To tell us more now from Rome is our correspondent Seema Gupta. And Seema, tell us first of all a little of the background to this treaty that's being signed in the next day or so.
Well, you're absolutely right. It's a reset, if you like, in terms of putting this relationship between these two Mediterranean countries really on track. I mean, it's a far cry from 2018, 2019, when you had the coalition government of the Five-Star Movement and the far-right League Party, and there were verbal attacks on Macron, divisions on issues of immigration, and also you had the foreign minister, Luigi Di Maio, at that time, the deputy prime minister, looking at meeting those yellow vest protesters in France. And at that point in time, Paris actually recalled its ambassador. So things have really changed since Mario Draghi's been in charge here in Italy since February this year. And so now they're going to be signing this Quirinale Treaty, a 60-page treaty that will be signed on Friday, talking about greater collaboration and cooperation on strategic and industrial ties, on issues of foreign policy, defense, justice, as well as migration. And all of this coming, of course, just before France takes over the EU rotating presidency in January next year. So really, it's a time of setting up these important ties between Italy and France, but also interesting that it's coming as in Germany right now, we've got a new government in place taking over long-time Chancellor Angela Merkel. And so they're going to be focused perhaps more on domestic issues. And so I think it's a situation where France and Italy are hoping to have greater cooperation.
It's not just about the treaty, though, is it, this trip, Seema? Macron's also meeting Pope Francis tomorrow. He's packing quite a lot in, isn't he? It's quite a short trip.
Yes, it is indeed. I mean, on Thursday today, he will be meeting with the Italian president as well as the prime minister. And he has brought a delegation of key ministers that will be meeting with their Italian counterparts as well. And then there's a big state dinner at the lavish Quirinale Palace this evening. And then, of course, on Friday, signing that all-important treaty. But all eyes will also be on his audience with Pope Francis. Of course, this coming after the French Catholic Church was rocked with that scandal involving the sexual abuse of children by the clergy and other church officials. If you remember, some 330,000 children are believed to have been abused at the hands of the clergy and church officials since 1950. And there is a discussion about compensation for the victims going on in France. So it'll be interesting to see that important audience that the French president will be having with Pope Francis.
Seema Gupta for us there in Rome. Thanks very much.